So this person wants me to solve x cubed plus x squared equals 4x plus 4. This is such a fun question. I added it to my website. It's on the solve by factoring page, question number 5. Here's the link up here. So let's solve it. First step, I'm copying down the problem. Since we have different terms with different degrees of x, it's best to solve this by setting it equal to 0 and factoring. I'm going to do that by subtracting 4x from both sides and subtracting 4 from both sides. And on the right-hand side, these will cancel and these will cancel, so it's just set equal to 0. And on the right-hand side, we have x cubed plus x squared minus 4x minus 4. Since there are 4 terms, we want to do factor by grouping. So we're going to group it as x cubed plus x squared, and we'll have the minus 4x minus 4. So I'm going to factor a common term out of these. X squared is the largest number I can factor out. X squared times what gives me x cubed? That's x. And x squared times what gives me x squared? That's 1. So this is the same thing as this. So on this one, the common term I can factor out is negative 4. Negative 4 times what gives me negative 4x? That's x. And negative 4 times what gives me negative 4? That's plus 1. And this is still all equal to 0. Now I have 2 terms again, and the common factor for these 2 terms is that x plus 1. So I'm going to factor that out, x plus 1. So x plus 1 times what gives me x squared x plus 1? Well, that's x squared. And x plus 1 times what gives me negative 4x plus 1? Well, that'd be negative 4. So this piece right here is called the difference of 2 squares. I can factor it out as x plus 2 and x minus 2. If I were to multiply these by each other, it'd bring me back to this right here. I'm going to rewrite the x plus 1, and this is still equal to 0. So in order for this to be equal to 0, that means one of these 3 things must be equal to 0. And that's how we're going to solve for x. So if I plug in negative 1 for x, that will make this first parentheses a 0, and these other 2 won't matter what they are, because 0 times anything is still 0. Or if I plug in a negative 2 for x, it would make this second parentheses a 0, and we don't care about these other 2. Or I can plug in 2 to make this last one a 0, and then we don't care about the values of these other 2. So these are the 3 solutions to this problem: negative 1, negative 2, and 2. And we can look at it on this page here. If we hit show answer, we'll see the same answer we got before: negative 2, negative 1, and 2. And if we hit show work, these are all the steps that we did to solve this one. Thanks for the request. You guys are awesome, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.